Hello guys, this is Cricket Sky YouTube channel and myself Sanjay Krishnan. So this video is going to be a special interview. Who is the guest of the special interview? An enthusiastic cricket professional and accomplished head coach who worked with many teams like Netherlands, Scotland, Ireland, Hong Kong and many more. During the year of 2011, he had worked with Ireland for World Cup preparation and Netherlands too. Between the year of 2011 to 2015, he had been head batting coach and consultant, and that's good thing. And also, he had worked with many Kiwi players and South African National Academy. Umesh Patwal, hello sir, how are you?
Hi Sanjay, thank you for inviting me for Cricket Escape. Hopefully, whatever you are asking me would help the cricket enthusiasts and cricket lovers, sharing my experience and views about all the years of coaching. Thank you so much. Hopefully, the interview would be more of a chat where it could be more suggesting people, not advising them. Thank you.
You know, you are being a big person for our interview. When I am saying intro for you, it takes me a couple of minutes, but whatever thing that I mentioned in that came as a person in front of me. The way you traveled will have more difficulties and challenges and gives us the revenues and experience. The way you traveled consists of being a head coach for many teams. So it's a really achievement I feel, sir. So please share this experience with us.
Hi Sanjay, my experience as a cricket coach made me travel all around the world. I've been lucky enough to travel England, which is the home of cricket, and then to Germany, which is just the beginner. So it's been a very, very interesting journey for me, as I've been to places like Kabul, and I was at Spagiza once where there was a bomb blast. Then I've been to Nepal. It's a crazy nation where crazy nation as in crazy nation for cricket. The audience is so mad about the game itself. Any game of Nepal, we have a full house, and even the players are so passionate because I remember them not getting paid for the whole year, and they still had the same passion and loyalty, I would say, basically for the country, because it's such a game which is not even giving us just the name, fame, but it gives us a lot of other experience of life as well.
Wow, your experience are really great, sir. As you mentioned that you had been luckily traveled to England, home of cricket and Kabul. And also one thing that touches my heart, after getting not paid for a year, a player with same passion is really rare thing and great thing I feel, sir. So the second question is, for previous question you had answered very well, so I am asking that cricket viewers at maximum know about only the players, but behind the cricket there are many professionals working like a video analyst, SNC coach, physiotherapist and many more. And you are being a person who works behind the cricket as coach, especially batting coach. What are the things that you will do for a team when in a off field and off field? When doing, what are the challenges you will face? Please say.
As a coach, you need to make sure you have a good team where the physio, the trainer, other support staff is included. They all take the responsibility to help the team, to give them a condition or a atmosphere where they are more comfortable in performing when they are out in the game. While practicing, make sure that they are the main focus and make sure that everything which is planned is where they are the main purpose for everything to go through. So hopefully, as a head coach, we have to make sure that the responsibility is shared with not just as a head coach, but even the staff and even the players. So hopefully you get maximum results when you distribute the responsibilities, as well as when you can help them to take their own decisions, make calls for themselves and for the team, which is going to benefit the team. In such a way you will get results, and as a head coach you always want to make sure that the team is the priority. The team, the players, they are the priority and not the supporting staff. So hopefully if you can get that going, most of your risk and most of the factors which are going to help you to increase the team's results more on the favor of the team.
Yes, sir. With your answer, I understood that being a head coach is not an easy thing. It's much complicated, and sharing the responsibilities correctly gives them a maximum respect and result. And their main priority should be their team and players, as you share, sir, and that's great. So the next question is, for all the previous question you answered very well. So the perfect answers. So I want to know this eagerly. What is your starting point of your career, sir? Because now you are being a coach. If you see the players who get their maximum experience, they will change into a coach. So what is your starting point, and also what makes you to take your career in sports, in a sense inspiration? Please say.
My journey on the playing days, I started pretty late. I started at the age of 22. I used to play more of a tennis cricketer. I was more of a tennis cricketer, and then somebody just gifted me a whole kit, bowling kit, as in because he was a bowler. I still remember. I just had to buy the supporter, and everything else was given by Satish Pawar. That's how I started my cricket. In tennis, I was more of a batsman. I used to open the inning. But in season, I mean, as a hardball cricketer, I started more as a bowler. And luckily, everything started with the college as well. I was in my last year in TY, and we won the finals. So that's how the journey started. From there, I moved to a lot of clubs, played for a lot of clubs, did a lot of performances as well. So always had chances of playing at the higher level, and captained a lot of teams as well, and won a lot of trophies, which helped me to become a good coach as well. I think the captain and the coach almost does the same thing. And I captained Payade for a lot of time, and then I captained a team called Varun Shipping for a few months, maybe a few years. So that was a great experience, and those experiences actually helped me to become a better coach, I guess. Being an all-rounder, I used to bowl seam bowling as well, and then I used to open the inning in few games as well. I remember I played T20 long back before it actually started getting all this.
That's great. Starting from a tennis cricketer, opening an inning, Satish sir gifted you a bowling kit. With that, become good player for club. So you become a captain, and the captaincy gives you a best responsibilities and experience. With that responsibilities, you had become a good coach. What a journey! Simply awesome. So the next question is, sir, as you said, with the captaincy responsibility, you had become a better coach. Let's see that. A player who doing consistently for a team and regularly scoring runs, but recently had become form out, means how will you encourage him to overcome the form out? Please say. And also a player who regularly scoring runs, so how will you ensure him to not getting head weight and form out? Please say. And almost how will you make a successful team? Please say.
For the batsman who's been scoring runs regularly, we need to make him understand that just scoring runs won't help the team. He needs to score runs which would help the team to win. So that's where you can keep motivating him to make sure that the performances are not about him individually, it's about the team. And somebody who is been scoring runs regularly, you can tell him that what is his dream. His dream is to play for India. So for that, he has to be quite competitive, and he's not the competition within the team but within the other teams as well. So somebody who's going to play Ranji Trophy, he needs to be the highest run getter, not for his own state but for the whole country. That could really help him to get into his dream team, which could be India. It could be into the IPL as well. So that could be great. To motivate a team, it's very, very important to give them new goals, to give them goals which are achievable, to give them goals which they have never been able to achieve. So that way you can help them, make them understand how it's going to help them if they achieve those goals, to grow not only as person, as a cricketer as well, and to achieve their dreams as well.
Yes, sir. With your answer, I understood the main and essential thing, the motivation that you will give to the players. So that is, a player who should not score runs for the name which is backside of the jersey. They should score runs for the team which is front side of the jersey. That's really great motivation, sir. And audience, whatever thing that you have shared and whatever thing that you had explained, which will be very useful and interesting for you, I hope so. And Cricket Sky YouTube channel is a growing YouTube channel, for that you can even review. So thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sanjay, for inviting me. Wish you all the best with your channel, and hopefully you could keep adding more videos about other coaches, other players who could really inspire other people to achieve their goals and dreams. Wish you all the very best, and take care.
Thank you, and best wishes from our channel side, sir, to achieve many things in your life like this. And audience, please like this video and share this video to cricketers and cricket viewers, which will be very useful for them. And to see many videos like this as interviews, please subscribe Cricket Sky YouTube channel and click the bell icon. Signing off, this is me, Sanjay Krishnan.